I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Well, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good evening. Joe here with NY Yankee Mania. We're going to spend a little time together. How is everybody doing? First of all, we will be joined by a few hosts in a couple of minutes. And while we have the time, I do have some exciting news that you guys were looking for and wanted. So we got everything in order to make the change for the live membership shows, everyone. So now, and actually it takes 24 hours. So it was just completed. So sometime after midnight or tomorrow, sometime, the new level, it's called the tin level, tin, T-I-N level. You're going to have tin, gold, bronze, whatever. So we're going down to it is you can have live membership stream for $1.99. Now what I suggest is if anybody has the $3.99 or the $4.99, look to see when your subscription is over, and then you can renew at $1.99 if you'd like. So it's going to be $1.99, $2.99, and $3.99. The $1.99 will give you access to the streams, the private streams. The $2.99 you'll get shout out more and access to videos faster. And the $3.99 you'll get all the perks, all the other perks. So to join the live membership, everyone, starting tomorrow, and you'll see when you click, it's going to give you a level of $1.99. Now, I would suggest if you still have, let's say, 20 days with the $3.99 or the $4.99, check with the bank or check with the credit card that you have, if you will get the credit. Otherwise, let it run out. Mark the date down that it's going to finish, and then your next one you could go all the way down to $1.99 and get our perks. So I was able to change it. It just takes 24 hours, probably after midnight. So and then that's it. So now to join our private membership shows, everyone, it's only $1.99. And we were able to do that after a certain amount of time. So I really hope that everybody, I wanted to please you all. That's what you wanted, and that's what you got. And that doesn't stop you. You can do $2.99 and $3.99. It just gives you some. If you're just looking to be with us in a private membership show and give your thoughts in the email or something, then just do the $1.99. If you want to, come up first when you ask questions or something, then you do the other two levels. You don't have to do that. I am not forcing you. First of all, I am not forcing you to do any level, but enough of you have come to me and said, Joe, if you go to $1.99, it'll be much better than $4.99 and $3.99. So you got it, people. Just wait. And I just would tell you, if your membership is ending in a few days, then you can do the $1.99 and then just unsubscribe to the membership of $2.99 or $3.99, $4.99, whatever you have. So I don't want to see you lose a dime. I definitely do not. And remember, all the membership money goes to two very important things. Doesn't come to us. It pays for the Streamlight show, and we donate. We go to the towers, we go to cancer research, we do all kinds of stuff. So just to let you know, we're just not, taking the money and going to buy a pizza. We don't do things like that. So I will remind everybody tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, everyone, our show tomorrow is going to be at 5 o'clock as Tommy Green, no-hit specialist, will be joining us at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Well, we have a host here that's coming up, and if he's ready, he's willing, he's able, and it's the one, the only Sean Browning.
Hey, hey, how you doing?
Good. So you heard the good news. We got our membership. We got the membership request that everybody wanted down to $1.99, baby.
$1.99.
$1.99, everyone. So
less than a cup of coffee.
That's it. Less than a cup of coffee. Look at all the look at everything you get, man. You get the live stream private. You get and the more the people dig into that, the more streams we'll have, and it'll be a lot of fun. But remember, everyone, you can't do it tonight. You got to wait. I would say, to be on the safe side, sometime tomorrow, because you won't see that. If you go on there right now, you're going to still see $3.99, $4.99, whatever. But tomorrow afternoon, whatever. I'll even put once I see it, I'll put a short out to. I'll put something out to say you're good to go.
All right.
Don't sign anything other than if you want the $1.99, $1.99, go for it. That's all. That's what I can tell you. So that is good news. We had some sad news today, Sean. An icon in the entertainment world has passed away, and that's Robert Duvall. I put a short out. Actually, from what I saw, I was one of the first ones that put it out. So not that I'm proud of it, but I did get the news out very, very fast.
Yeah.
And,
Good time.
And it was very, very, very sad news. We've lost a real icon. And, prayers out to the family, his friends, and the entertainment world. Hollywood and all of entertainment has lost an icon. Now, I don't know about you, but, I mean, I absolutely loved him in The Godfather. How about you?
The Godfather, Gettysburg, Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
And I mean, there are countless movies, because he was in The Godfather, all three of the Godfathers, but he was in, like I said, Gettysburg, which was a military, movie about the battles of Gettysburg, where he played Robert E. Lee. He also was in with Gods and Generals, and there's a lot of others. And yeah, it's like the list of movies that he's in. I mean, forget about it.
Forget about it.
So yeah, I mean, he was an extraordinary, legendary actor. Yeah. So and then unfortunately, I mean, but hey, 95 years old, you're a legend. If you live to be 95 years old, you're a legend. If you live past 70, you're a legend. No, but it's amazing, legendary life, legendary acting career, and entertainment guy. And you know what? He was down to earth too. From stories I heard, he wasn't one of those people that you.
I agree with you. A wonderful actor. It's a sad day it's a sad day period in the entertainment world. So our prayers are with his family, and God rest his soul. So Robert, thank you so much for all of you definitely will be missed. Cruise Control, welcome. take care of everyone. Take care of him in the Lord of the God. I met him once, and he was nothing but aces, and I'm sure he's going to be looking down, being very proud of Broadway and the movie sector. So, unbelievable. There's always something going on. I want to say hello to, what do we have here? We have Wendy's here. How you doing, Wendy? Charles is here. Cruise Control's here. Katie's here. How's it going, guys? How's everybody doing? We have Bob. We have Kevin. We have Ava. We have Richmond Valley Pharmacy. How's it going? I'm glad that you guys are all with us. We really appreciate it. On a sad day in the entertainment world, and we're going to try to put a little smile on your face. We also have another host that, if he gives me a thumbs up, he will be. We will bring him up, and he's like kissing the sky right now. I don't think you'll not know who this is. I don't even think I have to say he or she's name. How about that one, guys? Let's go. It's the one and only. I don't know his name. Hey, whoa! The early bird. What's going on, Chef Nick?
It's the Chefinator.
That's right. That's right, Sean. That's right, Joe.
Puts up doomsday on your plate. Yeah, he's got all the spices.
So, and again, T-Road, how you doing? E-Bill, how are you? Oh, boy, we got the band's all here. The band's all here.
That's right, baby.
I hope that you all listen to or watch the show this afternoon with Gary Reasons. Was that a great, Sean, was that a great interview, or was
it was a great interview, man. I was blown away. It was just, he was awesome. I mean, straight up. And hey, he even gave you a shout out, Chef Nick. You said you was a big fan of it. He said, "Hey, what's cooking?"
Yeah, he did. We're gonna make him bake ziti. You're gonna make him a dish. We're gonna all get together on one day when he's in New York City. So,
but I mean the amount of information he has and just broke it down. It was just amazing. And I mean, you look at it, but the legendary career he had, I mean, on and off the field and around football, is just amazing. I mean, we talk about the two Super Bowls, right? But then you forget this guy was a coach. He was a color broadcaster, whatever you want to call him, commentator, broadcast for 30 years with the college football game, sideline reporter. He even head coached and it was president of an arena football team. Then a friend of this guy's been around it, but he was awesome. And hey, if you guys have not checked it out, y'all got to check it out, because I can't even do it justice just talking about it. Y'all got to check it out.
And check out the end too, when he says, "I got to come back for another show because we're going to talk about the medical aspect of being a football player, and actually a player in general, how it develops. Because, our bodies are not, we weren't born that we take body slams and hits to the head all the time and slaps in the head and this and that. So you got to take care of yourself." And he had great answers. And he wants me to think about a word. And it's funny about the word because we all know this word, and that is yes. And he said, "I'm saving that for the next show." So he's coming back, because I can't sleep now not knowing what he means. I know he doesn't mean the Yes Network. And I know it's not, hey, can you mind giving me $50,000? So I doubt it's that. Even Nitin, who knows all about these things, can't even answer that. And I bet you he won't, because we don't want him, because of the show. But and speaking of Nitin, by the way, he is, I believe he's in the car. Here he is in the car again. How you doing, Nitin? Are you ready? Are you ready? He's not hearing us. Well, we'll get to him once he gives me the thumbs up. But Nick, did you happen? Oh, he did. See, he waits for me to say no thumbs up, and then he puts the thumb up. Yeah, I know, right? Press that like button.
That's right.
Nick, we are excited. We got the membership down to $1.99 now, baby, starting tomorrow. So click that button now.
Yeah. That is awesome,
right,
my friends. Is anything coming up, or can I do a little of a monologue right now?
I'm going to bring him up because he's got the Jobber and the Mouth show coming up too. So he's going to come up for a couple of minutes.
Sounds good. Okay.
And let's bring him up.
There he is. Who's in the car, baby?
Hey.
Space. I love it. Woo! The DeLorean.
I just finished my workout in the gym, so and now getting ready for our Job in the Mouth show later at 6:45, and then guys, I'm glad that my team and I could help out with our client Gary Reasons. It was a good show, guys. If you guys missed it, go check it out. Obviously, he's great to work with, and I'm gonna start booking him some speaking engagements for him. So stay tuned for that too. So go check it out. Continue liking, subscribing to the channel, and also subscribe to our Job in the Mouth show. We're doing big things with both shows, and hopefully we can book some live shows pretty soon. So,
and you heard the good news. We lowered the price of the membership to $1.99, the way they wanted it, and that's going to take place tomorrow, everyone. So tomorrow, go do what you need to do, and then we'll reward you with a private show, hopefully at the end of the week, but we'll let you know. So
we're trying to do some live shows for for our Job in the Mouth show and this show, and also we're working on a charity event, softball event, hopefully, so we can get that going on. But a lot of things happening with my Nation's Best company with the NIL deal, so stay tuned for that. So it's a lot of things happening at once. So guys, stay tuned. And obviously Yankees baseball's the spring training games coming up this weekend. So it's exciting times, guys. A lot of great things happening. And then next month you got March Madness. You got a whole bunch of things happening here. So
yeah, and I got to tell you, my show, that the one I'm looking forward to is Friday, because your client is exactly like me, and you can't have two of us.
Oh, dear.
You can't.
Oh, no.
Because she's wired and I'm wired.
What'd you do, Nathan?
So my team and I booked our client Jess Blaylock for Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. She is a former Miami Marlins host. Now she's the current Florida Panthers host. So she'll be joining on Friday.
Okay.
And then, speaking of, we had a schedule change today. So instead of Bria joining Wednesday, Bria is going to join Thursday now. So
gotcha. Okay.
At 10:30.
So Thursday we got a lot of shows going on. A lot going on Thursday.
A lot going on Wednesday also. Let's give a big shout out to Bill. Way to go. You can change the membership. So you got it, baby. You got the beer. I have the tonic water here, everyone. So there it is. This is for all you people. This is for all of you. Glad to do it. Very happy to do it, because you're our family, and I hope we're your family. So this is cheers to you, Bill, and everybody else. So cheers, everyone. We love each and every one of you. That's why we do what we do. So let's stop. Let's say cheers to everyone. Bill, this sip is for you.
Yeah, I want to say a few things about the Yankees workout so far, and some good signs. Some good things we're seeing with Carlos Agrane, obviously, and I want to say shout out to Paul DeGrom. He hit a home run today doing batting practice. You had a bunch of guys. Obviously, Emma Rodriguez Cruz looked pretty good. Ryan Weathers so far looking good. And then you got some of the position players. So obviously it's so early, but I think so far so good for the Yankee side. So.
Now we
Yeah.
were talking, Nathan, earlier today. A really unique, a different type of lineup that actually works out that it's going to be lefty righty, lefty righty, lefty righty, lefty righty, lefty.
No.
And again, you wouldn't have McMahon in there. But
Yeah.
here's the kicker. Chaz Chisholm to lead off.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that? And then go from there, because you go Chaz, you go, let's say, then you would go Aaron Judge, the Golden Boy. Then you have Cody Bellinger. Then you would have John Carlos Stanton. And
sorry, John Carlos Stanton. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think about that? I think I tell you the truth, I'm intrigued by that lineup. I really am. If Chisholm has a little bit of patience, we could be leading 1-2 or 3-0 right off the bat. I think it's a good scenario. Get Grissom out of that leadoff spot. Put somebody else in there.
You mean all that jazz with the J leading off the game, playing that music? Hopefully he doesn't get the chin music.
I don't care what music they play. I don't care if they play that.
Just
put it in there.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I like this lineup, the one they showed earlier. Obviously, Jazz is capable of putting the Yankees up on the board real quick. So, and Joe said it right on the head. If the Jazz can stay patient as a leadoff hitter, draw a walk or so, draw a walk or two, it sets up the tone already. So I don't mind that. I don't mind Jazz leading off. I think that's a great idea. And obviously, Jazz is not your typical leadoff, but with that type of player, dynamic player you have to start of the game, he can easily make the game 1-0 already. So, or if you draw a walk, then he has a speed capable of stealing bases. So, I like this line. It looks pretty cool. I like this lineup better.
Yeah, but
the problem is McMahon is not in there, so that's the thing.
Yeah, but, I mean, I know they had Rosario at third base, and I was like, that's interesting. But I think that's just more like a implicate or whatever, the right field, lefty righty switch.
You know what I do is, if Paul DeJong makes a team, I would put Paul DeJong at third base just to see.
Yeah, it's a possibility, but I would take a chance with Chaz Chisholm leading off. Hey, listen, a lot of teams had a lot of guys with power or whatever lead off, and they were very successful. I just think he would be a lefty version of Ricky Henderson.
Well, no, you know what remind me? He remind me of. Remember when Alfonso Soriano took over for Chuck Knobloch, 2001.
Yep.
Right.
I mean, dude, he hit, I don't know, 30-some home run, but he was a 30-30 guy. He flirted with 40-40 twice as the Yankees in back-to-back seasons as our leadoff guy until we had to trade him for A-Rod in the offseason.
Yeah.
And my heart was broken when that happened.
Speaking of, I'll tell you a funny story. So speaking of Alfonso Soriano, I had my team reach out to him to see if he was interested in doing an event. So one day, one of my team members reached out to him on Instagram. They reached out to see if he's interested in doing like an autograph signing or something, some kind of event. And then the next day he goes straight up to us saying no.
You should have told. You know what you should have told him? Stop striking out.
Yeah.
Get that going.
There you go.
He struck out 400 times one year, 2001. That's why we lost. Even though he hit the home run, but he did strike out 400 times.
But it was kind of cool that he came back again, second sit. for the Yankees.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Well, no, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, but,
Right
you know,
now,
it was
a bodybuilder.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, it was fun watching him that play. You know that those years, his early years of his career. You know, he went from being a role player, you know, a Homer Bush thing, to being a leadoff everyday second baseman.
Yep.
And you know, yeah, he did fine. He did strike out a lot of time, too many times. But it was fun. There was a poster I had on my wall. It said, "Get in the zone with Alfonso Soriano."
Nah.
Get out the zone, auto
I
zone.
don't know.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but it's
He
kind of
was
a pun off.
frustrating. He
But
was
yeah,
frustrating to watch. He was very frustrating to watch.
but I mean,
Yes,
we've never
that's,
had a 40. We never had a 40-40 guy in a Yankee
no.
uniform.
Yeah.
Well,
We have
I-
27 world championships.
That's true.
Rather have
Yeah.
Who's
that.
that? Who's that? Doesn't get better than that. It doesn't get better than that. But 27 World Series championships and counting. So let's go.
I,
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't care. I don't care if you tell me they got the Silver Slugger Award, the Silver Underwear Award. I couldn't care less. What I care about is the 27 World Championships. That's what I
Yeah.
care.
Well, I want number 28. All right.
We all do. This
If,
is going to be a
28.
special year. Remember, my shoulder's telling us that. So every
Oh.
day it reminds me, Yankees win, Yankees win, Yankees win, Yankees win. So I believe it. I totally believe it. I want to get to cruise control. Judge said he's happy right now, but he was frustrated with so many small moves early.
Uh-huh.
Jazz leadoff. I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah. So Judge was. Oh wow. So Judge. But he's happy now that they made some more moves, but there's still.
Yeah.
I'm glad he said what he said. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Good.
But I hope I think there's still more moves to be made for them, for the Yankees.
Yeah. No,
Well,
I believe there is. But I mean, you know, it's neat with having Cole ahead of schedule and Rodon ahead of schedule. It's
Yeah.
almost like two moves right there.
Well, let's see here. Oh boy, I know Chef Nick's gonna love this.
I'm waiting.
So Bronx Mama says, Joe, talking about the shorts, where are they?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, great. Balls, hopefully burnt and incinerated. Nowhere to be found, my friend.
Poor little shorts.
Yeah, that's right. Well, let me tell you something about
anything.
Let me tell you something about Jazz Chisholm with going on the lead-up spot. I do like that. You have to try that out. But I do hope Jazz is, his ego is past the door, and he decides to do that to help the team instead of MVP, quote unquote, for himself. So that's the only way it's going to work. If he's going to just try to hit for the home run instead of getting on base, then that's not going to be the plan for the leadoff spot. But I like that. I do like that. Just Jazz has to be on board with that. He has to check his ego at the door, and then that's it. But I do like Jazz as a player. Anything off the field, I disagree with. Of course, you could do whatever you want. You're human, of course. But if it affects your game, then that's not good as well. That's why never date a porn star or an OnlyFans model, because that's not going to do good in life, kids and friends. Please don't do that. Jazz Chisholm, take my advice too. But anyway, so going back to Jazz being in the leadoff spot, if this doesn't work out, then they can't keep Jazz in the leadoff spot. They have to change it. If he shows attitude where it's like, you know what, I don't feel comfortable. I just want to get my reps in as, just pimp out home runs and stuff like that. That's fine. That's great, Jazz. Thank God we're not going to give him a contract extension, because I think right now we should feel him out a little more of what he can do inside the clubhouse and outside professionally. But this has to sort of they can't really just put that out there where it's like just triggering him, where it's like for him to just be a toxicity in the clubhouse. And for some reason, I see that where it's like if they put Jazz, let's just say they bench him for some reason for any of his antics, or they just like they put him on the bench, or they just like they pinch hit for him or something like that. I just feel like something's going to go wrong this season in regards to that. So if they do see anything like that, they need to act up quickly, like a trade. And I always bring up that trade with Raul Mondesi when they traded him when he had a big outburst in the clubhouse in, I believe, 2000. They traded him for 3 players. One of them was Brett Prince, the Australian sidearmed reliever, and also David DeLucci. But what a blast from the past. But this needs to be erased immediately. No toxicity, no people that are just for their own stats. Everything has to be team, and that's it. Judge, I like what he said today. I definitely did. I love what he said and everywhere with that. I think, he could have done it without, smiling every time. That's why it's like you can't really take him more like an intimidating presence. He's a very intimidating presence on the field. Off the field, you know what? Whatever. He is what he is. But
The giant teddy bear.
yeah, no, yeah, I know. Yeah, no, exactly. You know what it is, but it's like, sure, you can kill all these pitchers on the field, but you have to sort of show that off the field too, where it's like, okay, we can handle him on the field, off the field. Yeah, he's a big teddy bear, which is not great. It's not a nice comparison, believe it or not.
Guys, I got a little breaking news, and not surprising. You guys ready for this breaking news? This is coming from Met guy, Jason. The Mets have just signed another ex-Yankee. What do you think? Mike Thompson is now a New York Met.
Mike who?
Oh my God!
You mean Mr. Belding?
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Mr. AKA Mr. Belding is pitching.
The outfielder. Mike Talkman.
That's who they signed.
Mike Talkman, the Stockman.
Whoa! Wow! Oh wow! Okay.
What's the contract? Minor league deal or major league deal?
Minor league, according to our insider reporter of the Mets. By the way, everyone, I don't know if you got to see the short today, but Jason is going to officially be our Met insider right here on Mania, and he's going to have updates. He's going to have all kinds of stuff for you guys. So Met fans, come on down, baby. You're going to be the next one.
Why not? They just signed. Man, this is crazy. Mike, another leftover. This is funny as hell. This is crazy.
Then next is going to be Michael Tonkin, Mr. Belding.
Michael Tonkin is going to go back to the Mets, and then you're going to have what do you call it? You're going to have I don't know, but Mike Tonkin, man, that's crazy.
Maybe we'll get David right now. I'm kidding.
So that's a minor league deal.
This is ridiculous. I mean, since Uncle Steve has taken over, I think he has like over 34 ex-Yankees. Is that is that a little wild?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
but Bill Peraza's next.
Peraza's next. Florial's next.
I forgot about Oswald Peraza.
Estrada's next.
Although I got to tell you though, guys, Mike Talkman is a pretty good player.
No. Yeah, Mike Talkman is a great player. I mean, he adds. I mean, defensively, he's not elite, but he's like a solid veteran guy you can use on a roll, bench, or wherever, or a starter too, and fills in. I mean, you look what he did with the Cubs and the White Sox after he left the Yankees, and even the other teams he's been with. He's a journeyman veteran and good presence.
Well,
maybe he can.
He was productive with the Yankees when we had him. Mm-hmm. He had some production.
Oh yeah.
But he's been working. He's been improving as a player throughout his career. But it's gonna be interesting how he does now with the Mets. But yeah.
Maybe he'll help keep Soto grounded.
And I apologize to Chef Nick, but I wanted to get it out there to let everybody know and give Jason prompts that who's now our Met Insider right here on Mania. So I'm
Thank
sorry,
you, Jason. Sorry,
go
yeah.
back to your comments.
No worries at all. Yeah, thank you, Jason, for giving the breaking news. I'm glad he's a part of this channel and to, in that specific role as well too. Jaso is my guy, man.
Yeah.
But, absolutely. No. Just to finish my thought too. It's like, yeah, and I saw a couple of comments. It's over. I saw yours too. It's very interesting as well. Absolutely. How do you teach patience at the plate? And how do they know that the strike zone well? You know what it is too? It's like going back to Jazz too. It's like if he's going to be the leadoff spot in the lead, he needs to sort of change up his game. So then that's sort of switching up his game where it's helping the team, not himself. This is where I was trying to connect, where it's like, and that's why I always bring up. He brought up MVP. He wants to be MVP. Well, we all heard it. He wants to be MVP, but being in the leadoff spot, you can be the MVP, of course, but you have to put the team first. So if he's going to do that, and I love him as a caliber player, speed on the bases. Sometimes, you know what, whenever he messes up or he screws up, he sort of tries to not take accountability. He'll plays it off like he yawns and he'll like put his hands on his head like, oh, what happened? Like a preschool kid. But just getting in trouble. But but if that's gonna work out, then Jazz, he needs to be absolutely right for that role. If he messes up or if he disagrees with that spot from day one, he is out and put someone else in there because you don't want that lingering. And again, they don't learn from their mistakes. Boone could be like, oh, okay, he's just adjusting, but it's like now it's like during the summer. And Jazz is still leading off, and he's acting the same way. It's you don't want that. You don't want that. And again, a lot of people, a lot of fans, and a lot of people in the community are going to be like, "Oh, it's running it back." This is one of the reasons. One of the specific reasons that running it back is because of his attitude. And I've seen it. I saw it. It's not about his caliber performance, anything that he does on the field. It's everything that he he portrays when there's a mistake, an error, and stuff like that. That's running it back. You don't want any like a spark underneath the Yankee fans where it's like they're just doing like these what's it called, tar and feather in a small village with Jazz Chisholm and just like getting his head. You don't want that. So I think right now that's one of the mistakes that they need to fix. Try it out, spring training. Maybe try it out 1 or 2 games. If they see something that's wrong, you got to kill it, and put someone else in that position. So that's one of the things that they need to pretty much try out. If it's great, absolutely awesome, great. But knowing Jazz, he's not going to be on board with that as much as we know him. So, but personality-wise.
Yeah, Chef Nick, you brought up a great point. Remember one of the games last year after during the post-game press conference when he had his turn back to the media?
Mm-hmm.
That's one example that was not a good. I think that was during the playoffs. I think that was not a good look, and he had his back turn to the media. I don't know if you guys remember.
I remember.
But so that's one of the things. I don't want to no one brought up, but I think that's the one thing that we have to watch for this year. Is he a changed man? Is he a guy that's going to be a leader, one of the leaders on his team, or we got to keep an eye on that because obviously he's a free agent after this year, so maybe if he wants a big contract, then he has to stay focused, be lasered in, and focus on one goal and help the team win. So if he does that, then everything will be fine and everything will fall into place. In my opinion, and I think Judge, to be honest, him being the captain, he needs to speak up a little bit more as a leader, and he hasn't been doing that lately. So I'm hoping this year, as a captain, he can speak up a little bit for the Yankees' sake. For example, if they go on a losing streak, someone needs to be that leader that can talk to the team. So I'm hoping Judge can be that, but. Yeah, but you brought up some great points to Chef Thank with Jazz, and I think during the interview today, he brought up his outside life, which which is not good. But so he needs to start focusing on baseball here, and after playing the game, he can just focus on his outside life. But when he's in the stadium or when he's working out, focus on your team and focus on the players. So and focus on yourself. So I'm hoping he has a big year this year. I want to see him repeat the 30-30 or even more. So I'm excited to see what he does. But the problem is, can he fix his attitude? That's the one issue that's really concerning.
Well, I think though this year more than any other year, he's going to kind of calm it down.
I hope so.
I think some things have changed in his life. I don't know, was he married or got engaged or something? So hopefully he matures in different aspects of his game on his life. And once he does that in his life, he'll bring that to the game, and he'll show other teams that he's worthy of a big contract and multi-years. Now remember, everyone, when he came here, a lot of the talk was he was a troublemaker and he's not going to last here more than like 3 months. So that didn't happen. Now, do I think he's a troublemaker? I don't think he's a troublemaker. I just think he's immature. He's not me. He's a all-star ball player who needs to mature into his skin. Yep. And we're not saying don't have a good time. That's not what I'm saying. But be more mature and know the situation. If you get caught off of the base, it was your fault. You can't blame the umpire. For once, you got to defend the umpire. It is not their fault that you fell asleep at second base or at first base. That's not their fault. That's your fault. You should have been benched. And that's on Boone. That's how you grow up. And that's how I think Gleyber Torres grew up. Gleyber Torres was a kid in his own skin. That incident he was embarrassed. He woke out of that skin and he became a better man for it. And that's what Jazz has to do. He's got to be a man, not a boy. You can have your fun, be flamboyant, hit your home run, whatever, but don't show up the team. Don't get the other team round up that they want to beat the pants off of us or off the team. Grow up. Grow a pair and grow up and be mature. If you're mature enough to get married, have a girlfriend, buy a house, drive a car, why can't you be mature in life? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
But if Jazz can remain that 70% swing mode or whatever he did when he came back after that oblique injury, he'll be a lot more lethal. And if he focuses on being gap-to-gap hitter, and then, like you said, the other little thing, the swagger is fine. It's just when you act all immature and you blame the coaches for getting picked off because you were sleeping like a zombie 2 miles off of first base.
It's just
you can't blame the first base coach for that. You can't blame Aaron Boone for that. You can't blame Brad Osmus or anybody else but yourself. And then also the other thing, I know he said he wants to be MVP. That's all fine and dandy. But remember, you're playing with a team of 26 other people, and one of them is a generational guy who's playing as a titan among mortals, I'm not saying that he couldn't get it. I'm just saying, kind of be more realistic with what your goals are. Let's focus on getting that 28 as a team. And if you win an MVP, hey, albeit fine, I'll root you on. But Jazz, you got to be mature and accountable. Hold yourself accountable. Don't wait for Aaron Boone to hold you accountable. Don't wait for Brad Osmus to hold you accountable, although they should. when it comes down to it. And don't wait for Aaron Judge or John Carlos Stanton to come call you out because you're being immature or saying something. I don't mind the swagger, and you say something like, torpedo bats, like the comments he made with that, firing torpedoes off all over the place. That's fine and dandy, but you better back up your talk, because I say the same thing for guys like Vladdy Jr. and all these other guys, but they come and they prove it. All right, it's your turn to come and prove it.
Well
Yeah,
said.
and Sean, great points. Well said.
Yeah,
And
good point, Sean.
speaking of the first base coach, obviously, that I'm good friends with Dan Ferrito, and he's doing a great job so far in spring training, installing whatever he wants to do to help this team with the players. So he's doing a good job at spring training and making sure the players are ready to go. So I'm telling you guys, give Dan a chance. Everybody in the chat, I think Dan will be a good coach at first base. I'm proud of him, and I'm happy that the Yankees are giving him a shot at first base. So I think he's going to do good things. Obviously, like I said, we worked with him at the minor leagues, and he has experience. So you just have to give him a chance, guys. I think he's doing a good job so far in spring training of installing into these players what he's going to bring to the table.
Okay, good thought. Good thought. And,
Yeah, no, I like that. I just wish we could have, changed out the third base coach, but that's all right. I mean, we got to roll with Luis Rojas for another season, but
yeah, I don't. And they must really like Rojas, because I don't see it.
And Ralston too.
Yeah,
They
I
love
don't
Ralston.
I thought they were going to change the bench coach, but they kept Brett Austin. But it's all right. I mean,
no, but
you know,
Brad Ausmus is a great, guy to have that can be in the ear of Boone during the game, talking strategy and different other things. As a catcher.
hey guys, I got a job here because our job on the Mouse show is live
Okay.
right now.
Yeah,
Well,
no
good
problem.
luck, and as we are going to be heading off, we'll make sure to tell everybody to come and listen to the program.
Yeah, we got the current Las Vegas running back Dylan Lobby coming on today. So
Oh wow.
Awesome. Well, good luck with it, and give our best to Jabba. We'll come and say hi a little bit later on.
yep.
Yeah.
All right, man. Enjoy, and everybody, remember tomorrow we're on at 5 p.m.
Yeah, my team and I booked our client Tommy Green for tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, the no-hit king for the Philadelphia Phillies. So guys, get your questions ready for Tommy Green.
Got it.
Got it.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan.
You guys. Yep.
Have a
you,
great
Thank you.
one. Enjoy.
But
Right.
Bill makes a good point too.
Oh yeah, no question. Nick, what are your feelings on I mean, and seriously, why do you think the Mets are so enamored with all of these ex-Yankee players? Do you think, is it a coincidence? What goes in the minds of I'm trying to figure this out, but it's every person they pick up has Yankee roots.
That's really weird. I know. It's pretty much like we talked about this briefly about 5 months ago, actually before Thanksgiving, where I had a monologue where it was like, it seems like the Mets are, the Mets had a date with the Yankees, and they brought their significant other to Thanksgiving, and then they weren't really interested in any talking points that their families were giving. So then they just like crossed paths, and then now it's like it's a totally different team. I think just the Mets, in regards, they're getting all our leftovers from Thanksgiving, and here it's right there. It's proof in the pudding, man. It's like you have Devin Williams, you have Luke Weaver, you have oh my God, it's so many. I lost count.
Catcher.
Yeah, but even so, just even those two with plenty of others. It's Mike Talkman. You want to talk about today too?
You can even count Soto.
I mean,
Yeah.
Soto, whatever. Soto is another thing too. Like, he moved to
Soto
left
is
field.
just a mercenary for hire.
Yeah, it's almost like he's just whatever. If he wants to move to left field to be closer to his family in the box suites, that's fine. That's great. But I just think that that was sort of like a definitely a wrong move. I think he would have fit better in the Yankees organization. But whatever, that's a talking point for another day. But look, I do like the Mets. I like the Mets what they're trying to do. If they're trying to bring uh, people over from the Yankees that pretty much have an upside that that can do better on the Mets. All right, well, good luck and God bless and good night. I don't know what else to tell you, but I really don't have an answer with the strategy that the Mets have with signing ex-Yankee type of players. I really don't.
And don't
I don't
forget
know.
about Ben Robat. What's his name?
But that's
Roarback.
Roarback, yeah, the catcher.
They also
The,
signed
the
him.
Phantom.
But that's the thing too. It's like what do you there's no strategy where it's like we have to beat the Yankees. We have to overtake them. We have to be the Kings of New York. I don't think it's about that. I just think they see something analytically where it's like they know that they have an upside in a specific way where they can capitalize on that. Just like Matt Blake with bullpen arms that that had 3 or 4 Tommy John surgeries. So I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it's just something that they see differently that they can capitalize on that. I don't know. In terms of what it's nothing with like sticking it to us. It's definitely not because it's like, all right, well, you have Weaver, Williams, and everyone else. Like I mentioned, it's like I'm not offended. That's fine. You can take them. It's just really weird. And I just really think that with the Mets, the moves that they're making, I don't want to say that it's going to be a disaster this year, because I'm going to sound like hypocritical, where it's like, you know what, the Yankees are, they have to give them a chance. Well, the Mets, you have to give them a chance too, because I don't know how that's going to turn out. I don't know how Bichette's going to turn out. I don't know how, just with even with Lindor too, like with just the in Simeon too, like they're just the new players with the chemistry. I don't know how they're going to turn out. So it's just the same way with the Met fans too. We have to, instead of saying it's going to be a disaster, you just have to see it firsthand. But yeah, it's just very interesting. It is very interesting that just out of all teams, just in the league itself, like the Mets have gotten most of our players in the same season. That's very, but whatever. I think, just with Cohen and Stearns, I think they have something up their sleeve. It's again, it's like you have to see it to believe it. I mean, we got to find out, man. We'll see.
Oh boy, can you see Sal Licata licking his lips, licking his chops?
Yeah.
Hey, we got another one. We poached from the Yankees.
But that's the thing too. It's like when Yankee or Met fans say that, there's no really, like, you can't really one up each other, because it's like, oh wow, we got Devin Williams, and we got we got like we signed Mike Tauchman or something like that. It's like, oh yeah, in your face. It's like, really, you can't really do that, because it doesn't affect us. Like when they got Weaver, Williams, and everyone else, I'm like, all right, well, you can have them. You can spread the wealth on the Mets, whatever. I don't care about them. But but it's like, if for anyone to brag about that too, it's sort of like, all right, it's I mean, how'd you feel when we got Robin Ventura from the Mets? I mean, he was.
I love that.
I love that.
Oh yeah, I love that. But I wasn't expecting a whole lot from him.
Yeah,
because I was like, he's in the end of his career. He's a role player. He's a good guy though. Come up clutch, but the grand single, remember?
Yes, against the Braves.
Yep.
Yep.
And then he had one with the Yankees
Ventura
too.
Ventura was. Do you remember when the Yankees traded for Ventura?
I do. Yes, I do.
Was it Soho?
Who?
Was it a relief pitcher?
Nope.
No, it wasn't.
Luis Soho.
No, it wasn't Soho.
Nope.
No, it wasn't. I was gonna say Felix Heredia, but that was another. I think that was another trade to the Mets.
Nope.
Vizcaino.
Nope.
Oh man, it's right on the top of my head.
Dum, 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 dum.
Was it a prospect?
Nope.
I don't know why I cannot remember who.
Yeah,
who
it's
we
like
gave
right on the
up
top of
on.
my head.
It's like a trivia question.
Oh, sports dude got it.
Was it David
All
Justice?
right, sports dude.
We traded David Justice. I forgot David
Good
Justice was
man.
on the team at that point.
man.
Was it really? Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Well, we had him back in.
Okay.
We
All
had
right.
David Justice in 2004.
It's not 2004. Where are you getting this?
No, that was.
Well, I remember Ventura like
2002.
2003.
2. You're gonna go against me? I am the Yankee
no.
Bible.
There you go. He's a Yankee Bible.
The Yankee Bible. Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
No, I didn't say it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I don't mean to.
Oh, you're fine. You're good.
No, but it was 2002. I was there. I was covering the games.
Yeah, I just
I
for whatever
was
reason.
covering Mike Piazza's box.
Yeah.
His father and his family. 2002. Robin Ventura was playing third base for the Yankees. He had a big clutch hit in a game where Derek Jeter we were down 3-2 in the ninth inning. With 2 outs, and he got a big base hit off of Benitez. And then Ventura won the game with a single in the 11th inning. I know it like it was yesterday.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I remember we getting Robin Ventura. I just for whatever reason forgot that we had David Justice still on the team in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when he told Michael Kay he was gonna hit a home run for him, and he did?
Mm-hmm.
And then he pointed up to them and said, "That one's for you."
Yep, I remember that. I also remember the grand single too. He did it twice. He did it once with the Mets, and then he did it again with the Yankees in the bottom of like the extra innings. But he hit a walk off, but it was a home run because it went over the fence. But he stopped at first base.
That is funny. Yeah, and that But we had some good. I mean, the Yankees throughout the years they've made smaller trades with the Mets. But the biggest name obviously would have to be Ventura and David Justice.
Well, but then also you remember we got David Cohn from the Mets. Or were the Royals at the time?
From the
but he was a
Toronto
former
Blue
Met.
Jays in 1995 on June 21st.
Yeah, we got him from the Blue Jays, but he was a Met after he was a Royal.
Of course he was. He was, he was a hired gun at one time.
Yeah, you know what? He was a guy that was been around the block,
Mm-hmm. I think it was Felix Heredia. The Yankees had. I think it was like 2000 or something like that. I think they traded him to the Mets for somebody. I forgot who it was.
I know it was another bozo.
Yeah, it was another one that.
Yeah. But then we also got David. I mean, we also got Darryl Strawberry, who was a former Met. We got Doc Gooden, a former Met. But both of them were coming back off of drug rehab, so
yes,
they had resurgence with the Yankees. But man, I'm trying to remember who.
Another one that who didn't play that well with the Yankees, but was okay with the Mets was Todd Zeile.
Oh yeah.
About that move, but he really didn't do much for the Yankees.
I think he was kind of already at the end of his rope when he came with us.
Yeah.
As far as playing.
Yeah, no, he was done. He was done. But there were a lot of but I'm telling you right now, guys, Yankees are gonna the Yankees are gonna surprise a lot of people this year. I'm telling you, This team is ready to rock and roll. They have Gizm in their stomach, and they're ready to go. And I just feel that we're in for something special. You laugh all you want, guys. You can get mad all you want, do whatever you want, stomp, don't watch the games. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. And the only way this team will go down, will have a problem if we keep getting injuries. If we don't get injuries, I almost guarantee you it's going to be right to the top, and then they're going to make a big trade at the trade deadline. And let's just welcome what we're doing.
Yeah.
They're bringing back 88% of the team that they had that won 93, 94 games.
Yeah, but we kind of,
what is that?
we trimmed away the fat, okay?
Mhm.
Trimmed away the lard, and we brought in, better stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Better dressings on the meat.
we got a nice trivia question here, guys. I want to see how you get it. Who did the Yankees trade to get Lee Mazzilli?
Oh, Lee Mazzilli.
Oh, that's way back, way back. Well, we traded for Lee Mazzilli, what, back in the 80s or 70s?
82.
82.
Wow. Okay.
I
don't know.
Well, no, I'm trying to think who's on the team.
Mickey Mantle. No?
I know, right?
Mickey Mantle.
No?
Yeah,
Well,
Mickey Mantle at like 80 years old.
Come on, anybody in the chat?
But
Cruise control.
well, I know who we had, but we didn't get rid of. We had Mel Stottlemyre.
I was excited to get Mazzilli, but I was also disappointed we traded this guy. But he was no, it wasn't Willie Randolph.
Mel Stottlemyre.
So I was also sad that they got rid of this guy too.
Mel Stottlemyre.
No. Mel Stottlemyre. He was already a pitching coach.
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
No, in 82?
82.
82, yeah.
Mel Stottlemyre was still playing because he was co-captain of the Yankees with Willie Randolph.
82?
But
I don't think so.
We didn't get him for Lee Mazzilli, though.
No.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Mel Stottlemyre finished way before that.
Really?
And we got a winner. Bronx Bomber. It was Bucky Dent.
Of course, it's always got to be Bucky Dent, or as
That's
he's
right.
known in.
It was Bucky Dent. So that was a good one. That was.
But see, in 1982, I wasn't even thought of. All right.
Your parents were dancing at the time.
No, my parents were married at the time. They were. My dad was recovering from injuring his back. He was still recovering, and Navy doctors thought he wouldn't walk again.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, I mean,
but hey, he met my mom in the hospital, so
it was funny because our running joke here is when the parents were ready to have me, they should have danced all night, but Jeff Nick would be saying, "Yeah, you're right, Joe." Especially when when you call these home runs, where are you coming from? No, just
where are you getting this tingling from?
But
equals Aaron Boone.
Huh?
No, I think Aaron Boone was a little better manager than Bucky Dent. Bucky was not. Oh my God! Look who's back!
Wow!
Real Bill. Yes. And yes, happy President's Day.
Real Bill is back. How you doing? We
But,
missed you. you feeling, my man? How's the family? Happy Valentine's Day to your wife, to your family. How's it going?
But
Good to see you, brother.
Surprise. Very nice surprise. So happy
I
to
know
see you.
I know one trade that Joe hated
Which was?
Which one?
when the Yankees traded away.
Don't say it. If you say what I think you're gonna say, BM for BB, I will knock you off. The worst
Hey,
trade of my life. Oh, that's great, Real Bill. That is great. Oh wow.
but yeah,
let's
how you
get
doing?
right. Oh,
But
that's fantastic. I am
no,
so happy, Real Bill.
3 cheers for Real Bill. And then yeah, I mean the Yankees have made a lot of different intriguing trades. You never figured out. I mean, would you have thought during 2000 that we would have traded for David Justice?
They needed that. That was the final nail that made us go into the World Series.
Or when we traded Homer Bush in '99 to for Roger
Right.
Clemens.
Yeah. Well, that happened in late January into February.
Yeah, but I mean it wasn't mid-season, but I mean it was like you trade away big boomer, David Wells and Homer Bush for Roger Clemens. And
Yeah.
then, then it pays off. You get a couple championships with Roger Clemens. And then later on we're having David Wells and Roger Clemens in the same rotation.
Yep. And I remember that George Steinbrenner, Wells was ready to sign with another club.
Yeah.
George Steinbrenner met him in Florida, and they sat down. He says, "Excuse me, young man," and he went to sit at the table, and he said, "You're coming back to the Yankees. What do you want?"
That was the Diamondbacks. I remember that.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah, he had a gentleman's agreement with the Diamondbacks, and
that's why you gotta sign that contract. You can't. Handshakes is like sleeping, through a blizzard. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
Uncle Joyner, how you doing? Welcome to the street.
well, you remember how we got Jimmy Keys, right?
Yeah, they were on a cruise, and his wife.
They were
was
on a
his
cruise,
player.
and his wife was his manager.
Yep.
His agent.
Yeah.
And yeah, they got a call from the Yankees.
Michael. Hey. Yeah, no, I know. Michael, I have that tape. From October 18th, 1974. I was like, I don't know, 8 years old, whatever I was. And it made me sick for 1 week. I couldn't go to school for 5 days. That's why when I had the interview with Chef Nick, I made everybody understand that was no joke. I was sick to my stomach. Bobby Mercer was everything. He was the general of I was Joe Bobby Mercer, period. And I got sick to my stomach, and then on top of that, I blame Shea Stadium throughout many years because he was hitting long fly balls to the wall and caught. Yankee Stadium, can of corn for home runs. And that was sickening. And then they said, oh, they got Bobby Bonds. Yeah. 200 strikeouts. Yeah, okay, he had 30 home runs.
30.
But what did that prove? Nothing. But but they got Ed Figueroa and Mickey Rivers the next off season for Bobby Bonds.
Yeah.
Best trade I think I've ever seen the Yankees make.
Well, it's interesting because Bobby Bonds was one of 4 or 5 players in MLB history that has a 40-40 season. He also had a 30-30 with the Yankees, but he had a 40-40. His son had a 40-40. Obviously, Alfonso Soriano later on had it, and he's the forgotten one. A-Rod was another one. And Jose Canseco, Mr. Roids himself, had a 40-40 season. So,
yep.
And there was 2 chances. There was 2
Crazy
times, right?
year.
2 tours with Alfonso Soriano, right?
He had 2 chances with the Yankees. He flirted with it. He was like 1 stolen base or 1 home run shy of
I
40
think
40.
it was, yes.
Yeah, no, it's 1 stolen base each of them. He had like 43 homers and like 39 stolen bases or vice versa. No, 43. Both times it was 43 stolen bases and 39 homers.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but then
Yeah.
with the Nationals or with the Texas Rangers, he got 40-40 exactly.
Right. Michael Jordan is bringing up Mercer did play in the 80 playoffs. Yep, which I was at. I was at their games and helped the Yankees win a pennant in 81. Yeah, but you know what? The sad part of that is Mercer will always be remembered for the pop-up double play that he went to bunt. Why they asked him to bunt in the situation that they did, I'll never know, because he was a good situation. He was still a good hitter at his age at that point. And they let him bunt, and it was Ron Say came running in from third base, foul territory, made the catch, and they picked off the runner at first base, which I believe was Willie Randolph or Mickey Rivers at the time. And that was a killer. That was an absolute killer.
Yeah.
You know, it was all about Fernando Mania, which I believe they could have beat him, but it was just one of those things. You know
what?
And I'll never forget another thing. I was at the Yankee playoffs in '80 when they lost to the first time they lost the series to Kansas City, and and I was screaming for them to bring up Mercer, bring him up. They bring him up. They're down 4-2 in the bottom of the ninth, and the Yankees had a runner on first, and Willie Randolph just struck out. And then Mercer was at the was the next batter, and the Royals had Dan Quisenberry, who at that time was a great closer for them, and that remained with me. And I said, "That's it. My Mercer's time with the Yankees," which he he had another year or two, but that was it. So, but yeah, the Mercer years was this guy. Was the what you guys think of Aaron Judge? Well, that's the way I thought of Mercer. But you got to remember, everyone, Mercer was the team. Thurman Munson was very, very, very young. Roy White was good, and everybody else was mediocre. Gene Michael was an okay shortstop, one of the best GMs we ever had. Horace Clark was okay at second. And just to name you a few people, but if Mercer was on those teams of the winning years, the 77, 78, 79, which he could have been, oh my God, with the numbers he would have put up in that new Yankee Stadium would have been.
Wasn't he already on the 79 team though? Because
the 79 team, they didn't make it. Thurman Munson.
I mean, the tragic, month, but
I'll never forget. I had the greatest day when I threw a party at home. I had about 20, 25 people come. I had a party. Once I got the call, it's not like what we have now, but somebody was listening to WINS, and that's where I heard he got traded, and I taped it. And I never went back and listened to it, but I have it. And then it was the greatest day when I picked up the phone and a friend of mine called, "Well, Joe, you're going to be in your glory." I said, "What?" So Bobby Mercer was just traded to the New York Yankees. I said, "You got to be kidding me." And I wouldn't believe it. So I had to wait for the radio station that did the news. They did the sports at the 15th hour of every hour. So now I'm busting, and I'll never forget it. It was 10:10 in the morning. I had to wait till 10:15. I was going nuts. 5 minutes, and finally, Paul Parker, can't forget the name. He came on. He actually did the interview when they traded him, and he did the interview when they brought him back. And that was the greatest day. And then the worst day when everybody got the call about Thurman Munson. The worst of the worst you can ever experience. And it's very, very hard to talk about because Thurman Munson was the epitome of a Yankee. Munson,
yeah.
Mercer, Roy White. These were Yankees. These were
Don't,
Yankees. Yeah, that's right. 10-10 wins news. Yes.
don't forget Lou Piniella was on those teams.
Yes. But I'm talking original Yankees.
One
Bobby
second, guys.
Mercer, Roy
One second.
White. Yeah. I'm talking original Yankees. So and it was nothing. Mel Stottlemyre. There's absolutely nothing like that. It was
Wasn't the manager? The manager was an original Yankee too, even though he was traded.
It was Ralph Houk.
Well, yeah, no, he was original Yankee as well. He played with the Yankees before becoming the manager.
Right.
But also I was talking about, when that guy, Billy Martin.
Billy Martin. Yeah, that's
He was a shortstop in the 50s with the Yankees and the early 60s.
Well, he made the catch in the 1962 World Series. The
Yep.
Giants had bases loaded. We were up 2-1 or 2-0, something like that. And it was a bloop to second base, and Martin came charging in, made the catch, which you could see on the internet. You got to remember, everyone, the Yankees won the World Series. Listen, I mean, just think about this. They won the World Series in 47, 48,
47, 49, 50, 51, 52,
No,
53.
not 50. No. They won 5 championships in a row.
They won 5, but the Cleveland Indians won 48. So the Yankees won 47, and then they won 49 through 53.
Yankees won 5 in a row, Sean.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying they won 5 in a row, but it started in 49 and then 53.
I don't know about that. I thought it. All right, that's to be. I'm not sure about that. But if you're right, you're right. But I'm not sure. Somebody, maybe you could, maybe Nick or somebody could look that up. The 5 World Series that the Yankees won in a row, was that from 1947 to 51? What? Okay. I do know the Yankees won the World Series in 53. That I know. But I don't think they won in 52.
I think Michael Joyner just pointed that out.
49 to 53. Really?
We lost in 54 and we won in, or we lost in 55 and we won in 56.
He's about to look it up. I think he's right about that. Yeah.
I could have sworn they were 40. All right. Well,
49, 19.
guys. I'm sorry, Sean. I give my hat to you. I really thought it was. So it was 49, 50, 51. I could have sworn they lost in
40. No, they didn't lose until 1955.
Yeah.
Or 54, they missed the World Series or something like that.
Corrected. You're right.
Just to put it out there, because Charles is getting it too, and Sean got it. The New York Yankees achieved an unprecedented feat by winning 5 consecutive World Series championships from 1949 to 1953 under manager Casey Stengel.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, I stand corrected. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, because that was the last championship the Cleveland Indians, now the Guardians, won in the 1948.
This is a great segue for Sean and to introduce your channel. What's coming up.
Yeah,
right?
Sean. This is why you have the channel. So
let's do it, Sean.
No, so
segue. Okay.
Wednesday we're doing a show on the Yankees history, and we're starting from the 1913s.
You and Charles, baby. Come on, man. I want to hear it.
1920. We're going to focus on that, but we're even going to cover the beginning years, so 1903.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
That's nice.
And I know Charles and I are going to knock it out of the park. But I mean, because the Yankees were so historic. I mean, you realize this. A team that the defunct Baltimore Orioles were purchased when they were bankrupt in 1903. It moved up into the New York, came the New York Highlanders, had some good years, but then, so we had a couple of good guys. Then in 1913, we become the Yankees. instead of the Highlanders. We keep the pinstripes. And then, we figure out some things. Then in 1919, we purchased somebody named George Herman Babe Ruth.
Who is that?
Who's that? You might ask. The Babe Ruth,
Give away
the
the
Sultan of...
secrets. You want people to come back and listen and watch you on.
Well, no, you're going to have to listen because I'm not going to spoil all of it. But yes.
It was a candy bar.
Well, you know what I'm
Babe Ruth
saying
was a
is, but
candy bar.
from that time, when we got Babe Ruth, the fate of the Yankees changed forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
Look, Sean, just to not interrupt, Babe Ruth, well, yes, it was a candy bar, but also it was a disco band, believe it or not. I don't know if you ever heard of Babe Ruth, yeah.
I love my hot dogs. I love my hot dogs. Yes, take
because
my
I also
hot
have
dogs away.
another channel called True Historian.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, Grover Cleveland was the president of the United States. And his daughter was born while they were in the White House. Guess what her name was?
The Cleveland Indians.
No, Ruth. Her name was Ruth, and then people called her Baby Ruth.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anybody try that candy bar? I used to.
Oh yes. I mean, hey.
I used to run around in the schoolyard. I'm eating Babe Ruth. I'm eating Babe Ruth.
Joe, you probably had a Reggie bar as well.
I have it saved somewhere. I have one that's saved.
Where, in the freezer?
What?
The freezer?
No. It's in one of those.
Somewhere.
It's in one of those.
The Yankees won the World Series.
Yeah.
In '77, we had the root bar. So,
nice.
The Jackson bars. I bought a whole kit, and I went into the schoolyard the next morning. Everybody thought I was definitely not coming in, but I was buzzed. I couldn't sleep. I went nuts. If the Reggie hit the 3 homers and all that. So I went in there, and and this is the truth. I had a case of Reggie bars.
Yeah.
When the store owner was a friend of mine. I said, "You got to do me a favor. You got to give me a case." He said, "What?" He said, "You mean one of those?" No, I said, "Give me a case." So he gave me the case. I remember we put it in the trunk. I went in the schoolyard and I opened it and I was just throwing them around to everybody. Every day, it looked like money was just flying, and it wasn't that expensive. I mean, what could have been like 40 cents?
Well,
yeah. I got, he gave me a good deal, but I'm just saying it was so fun.
Oh, Joe probably made $20 on that case.
I didn't all I know is I saved it, and then the next year, the first pitch, Reggie hit a 3-run homer against the White Sox.
Wow.
They won that game. So he hit 4 straight home runs. His last 4 outs.
Wow. Okay.
And then Bill made a comment in the chat. So the 1927 Murderers Row. Good luck facing that lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, Earl Combs, triples machine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Center fielder. Mark Conring was a contact hitting shortstop, and he hit a little over 300. Okay.
Yep.
Then you have the monster Babe Ruth, who was hitting like 347 the whole season, or 375, somewhere in there, the whole season, right?
Yep.
Then you have Lou Gehrig, who had 47 home runs to Babe Ruth 60, but he was also hitting 370, 380 on the season.
Yep.
Then you have Bill Dickey, or not Bill Dickey, but you had Tony Lazzeri, and
you are ruining the show for Wednesday.
No, I'm not, because there's plenty of history to go on.
You're ruining the show. Why?
Hey, don't yell at Sean, man.
Hey, I'm just. Nah.
You want me to produce this show, or you want me to throw it away?
Produce the show, but there's plenty of history.
I know that, but they don't want to hear. Can we talk about Carlos Legrand or something right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody.
Well, how about
Geez, Sean is he's very excited right now, man. Okay,
I
come
know.
on.
But don't give out your secrets.
Well, that's
You
true.
bozo.
I didn't give out all my secrets.
Not all of it. That's right.
I'm playing with you. But I do want to mention
The magicians have multiple. No.
before we
I
go
love
on
you, Sean.
with
You're the
everybody,
man.
while we have so many people on the stream, I want to let everybody know. So we listened to you guys. Our membership private shows now. I looked into it and I got it down. So now it's no more $3.99 or $4.99. It is now, as of tomorrow afternoon, $1.99. So, and you can become a private member. You guys wanted it. I researched it. I did it. And it's not being, you can start adding if you don't have a membership now. If you do, wait until what you have now expires. So look at the date. And if you don't know the date, I could look it up for you. I could let you know. Don't wait. Don't spend any more money. Wait until it goes so you get the most out of everything. Then you can go to $199, $299. The difference is $199 will give you the automatically you can have the private show live. $299 will give you the private show and videos faster. And the $4.99 will give you everything above. But the $1.99, honestly, everybody should do. Don't worry about the other ones because I'm going to give you the real live action anyway. It's not about the money. It's about making you people happy. That's what you wanted, and that's what I'm doing. So as of tomorrow, I would say, I don't know, it could be any time. I don't know. They just told me 24 hours.
Joe,
You can start your membership, and our next show you'll be able to get live. Just wanted to get that out to everybody. Nick, you had a thing on that?
Yes, just to make it a little bit more clear. Even with our membership show that we had this past weekend. Look, yeah, it's happening right now. So also it all depends, of course, on the billing details at where they charge you on your card. That's on pretty much your bank or what your financial institution is. So that it all depends on that. So we're trying to work in with that in regards to when your billing date is. If it's like however you're scheduled, of course, like with me too, it's like it's either beginning, middle, or the end of the month. So yes, and below, absolutely great comment with that. Also, maybe you should make a short in regards to that.
I just put it out.
You did.
I put it that I'm going to do that.
You are going to do that. All right, perfect. Because I think this is really important because already, John, good to see you, John, my guy, John the Beagle Dad. Always a pleasure. Legend on the NY Yankee Mania streams, my friend. But like even with John saying, like he said too, like that's something that he can afford. This is great. And even with any other people like outside of the community, that's something that's like, $199 instead of $3.99. It makes a huge difference, especially in this time around right now, especially in this world and whatever's happening. But just that aside, I think that's a great deal, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful in every sense. No pun intended. So we're going to build upon that. We're going to have more news and guests coming on with the private membership shows. And you guys are the first ones to pretty much have a say in that aspect as well. So thank you very much. So I just want to add to that, Joe. I'm
glad. We want them to know the best out of it. And also, everyone, now I just put, if you can't see what's going on in the stream, I just put it on the show. So you could see now things that people are saying right on the screen, right next to Chef Nick there. I'm pretty sure you could see that. So if you want me to hold that there from now on, I will. I usually don't because I don't want, we usually have 4 or 5 people on and you can't it's hard to do. Then it really gets smaller and smaller. But right now, with just the 3 of us on, you guys can see that perfectly.
Yeah.
So, and And Katie and everyone and Real Bill, please Wednesday night, please come at 7:30 to unveil our first show of Sean and Charles in the chat. I was going to say Charles in charge. Charles in the chat that they're going to be doing the history of the New York Yankees show. So please come back for that, everyone. That's going to be, and we're also going to have a New York Met Insider coming on pretty soon. We're going to have that segment, and anybody that would like to do, which we will screen and we will talk to. If you have a favorite team, we at different points could focus on that team also, especially when we do our 30 clubs around the baseball, around MLB in just a little bit. So we're gonna be doing that. So we're gonna try to bring up people from organizations or people that write for that team, so that you'll get the inside look. If you have a special way, let's say you're a big Chicago Cub fan and you know a lot about the Cubs, well, why don't you let us know? We'll talk about it, and then we'll see. Possibly having you come up. We do have some surprises coming up. I cannot spoil it right now because only the members know this right now. So I can't tell you until it's done. But we will have an updated membership show probably by the end of the week. So you guys will definitely know what I'm talking about. I know I'm talking in riddles. Let's go to Bill. Joe, years ago, I left my underground because they were getting too vulgar. I mean, was he okay? I went to Max coverage 4 years ago, and when you started this, I have been here. Salute to all of us. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can't talk, and other creators, God bless them.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad. The one thing that makes us different is we do a lot of different things. You may not think we do. If you think we do it well, I don't know. I think we do. I think we're getting better and better. We are a lot better than we were when we started in May of last year. We now know what to do, what not to do. Our these shorts on YouTube are getting better, getting a lot more views from what's going on now. YouTube is really sending our show out now. The Nick show with Katarina was sent out over 8,000 times, aside from what we promote, and the Super Bowl was 9,300 people was sent out to from YouTube. So we are getting noticed. And why? Because it's all about you. It's all from you guys that have been supporting us. And we have, like I say, we're introducing Sean and Charles with a new show. Another one's going to come on top of that, guys. The Baseball Weekly show recap is going to happen. We have our midnight show, NY Mania After Dark on Saturday nights, most of Saturdays. We have our wrap-up show on Sundays. We have, and don't forget, NY Yankee Mania 9:30 just about every morning. And I believe we're gonna because of the baseball season and these new shows, we are gonna keep NY Yankee Mania Monday through Friday. We're not gonna go into the weekend. Maybe when we have, let's say, the Subway Series, we play the Red Sox, we play the Dodgers, but we need that morning to get the games ready, to get our streams ready, to get out everything. And it's impossible to do all of that. So I was hoping to go 7 days a week, but to bring you all the good stuff and everything, we can't. So Monday through Friday is going to be 9:30, and of course all the interviews. Obviously, if we get an Andrew Jones and he can only come on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, well, guess what? We're coming on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You got to remember, we are going to start adding some guests on our midnight show because a lot of people live in California and it's only 9 p.m. So there's a lot going on. I hope you're not too disappointed in the Saturdays and Sundays, no 9:30 show. But believe me, we're going to make up for it a million times over. So I promise you that. So, I just want, while we have this chance and it's a free night, basically, we want to get this all out in the open to you so you know where we're coming from. And of course, you can always email us at joeyankees28@gmail.com, joeyankees28@gmail.com. If you have a question for anybody in the panel, they will get it right away. Evan is working on a production for us, I believe on TikTok. Is it, Nick? Sean, yeah. I believe it's TikTok. Pretty soon we're going to unveil that. We're working on how you people can write in it instead of just one person, so that we're working on that. There's a lot of things we're working on, guys. Just a little patience. And I really, really hope that you came with us on Friday night when we called you from the big get-together that we had with Maria, Angelo, and Katerina, and the rest of the whole crew, that from all the hard work that we've done, not only on the show, but privately on our own, in everybody's own jobs and all. We had a really good time. And I even took us live. And you guys were seeing what was going on. You didn't miss anything. You did not miss it.
No, but we did see the one one video where Chef Nick was doing pushing the camera out of his.
Yeah, Chef.
What was I doing?
Like the camera was like zooming around the table, and like it's like it got close to your face, and you were like shooing it away. It was just fun.
Yeah, because I don't think he realized that we were live.
Oh, man, that's why. Yeah, until you told me late.
But
yeah.
No,
yeah,
Catalina and they were all like right up.
Yeah, it was really
cool.
And we love doing it for you. We love being together. It's like it's not like we just know. We know each other, all of us, maybe 5 months. But it seems like we've been together for years. And we trust each other, and we really care about each other's thoughts and families and friends, and everybody's always invited to spend time with us, especially here on the air. And that's what pulls us apart, because we give all different kind of content. And sometimes I stop what we're doing and I make sure that all of you in the chat are feeling well, are doing well. I never forget you guys. When I see somebody sad, it makes us sad. We may not say it on the air, but somehow I get the point across. When I do that, or I do it in a short, why do I do it? Because I want to make sure that we're thinking about you, each and every one of you. It's sometimes we can't talk to everybody one-on-one. It's not that easy, especially as the show keeps growing. But what I can tell you is all you have to do is ask. That's all you have to do. There's no hard feelings. There's no anything. Just let us know. We'd be more than happy to talk to you. And you could see how busy the show is. Listen, I don't stop. After this, I'm already thinking about, you know what? I want to email this person. I'd really love for this person to come on. I'm working. We're working 24 hours a day for you guys, and it's just why? Because it's not just Yankees. It's entertainment. It's just a broad things about what we can do, what we're going to do. Chef Nick has a lot of plans. Sean has a lot of plans. Evan, Jason, and of course Nitin and his sports team. Guys, I can tell you one thing. We're going to have two incredible. Well, all the interviews are great, But one thing I'm telling you, on Friday, you must come and see this interview. This woman, Jess, who's the on-air personality for the Florida Panthers and worked on the air with the Florida Marlins, is incredible. And she is a whippersnapper like I am. This stream is going to be, we're going to rock. It's going to be a lot of fun, and she's very, very, very talented. I'm talking really talented, and very nice looking, by the way. And I want you to treat her with a lot of respect and a lot of fun. So we're waiting for that on Friday. Then on Thursday, one of the people that work with Nathan's new position, big position, Bree, will be on, and she's also amazing. You wait until you hear these stories; they're unreal, and I am so proud to say it's on our show. It's on our show.
And if
what was that?
I said, and if you happen to miss the interview today with the legendary Gary Reasons of the New York Giants, New York Football Giants, in the 84 to 92, or 91, check it out, because Nathan and I and Joe, we did it was an awesome interview, and Gary was awesome, phenomenal. I don't have enough words to describe how it went, but y'all got to go check it out.
Yeah, well, no, I appreciate it, and like I said, we do everything to try to make you guys smile and be proud of us, and we're proud of you, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be where we are, and the most important thing is that we're a family. That's what people don't. I don't really know if people understand this. The people in our chat are family to us, and we go into your living rooms, and we come into ours or whatever, and it's so awesome. It really is, and I'm glad that we had this time, and we don't talk just Yankees. We got to talk realistic. We're brothers. We're sister. We're brother and sister. We're here for you, and that's why, like you see, Real Bill came up. Mm-hmm. That made me so happy and so proud that he's doing well and his family's doing well, and he was nice enough to come on and say hello. Meant the world to me, and meant the world to NY. You don't understand.
Our family.
It's the little things that go a long way. It's the little things. So kudos to Real Bill, and everybody I know's coming back that wants to be here with baseball, and I understand that. I really do. But we do give you other things. We give you great entertainment shows. Hey Benji, how you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, we missed you too, Benji. Welcome back. And so again, guys, just hang in there with us. And very important, if you have a platform, please send our show out, because it makes a difference. It makes a difference for them to come in, either subscribe, press that like button, and if you're subscribed, all you have to do is press notification, and you'll know when we come on. Now, granted, we come on a lot, and you're going to hear the boop boop or the beep beep or whatever, but that's to your advantage, because you'll have a chance. Oh, today they got Derek Jeter on, okay, or tomorrow they're going to have a wrestler on, or they're going to have a boxer on. You won't know it unless you're a subscriber, or it's pot luck. Oh, let me try. Like the 38% of you that are watching us right now, for some reason you don't come and subscribe. I don't understand it. You get a lot more perks by subscribing. You don't have to come on right away. You'll know what's going on. You know what guests we're going to have. I don't understand it. It's fine. I mean, as long as you watch it, you see it's true, that phone call. But guys, like I said, we're going on an hour. I didn't plan on going this long, but I am happy. And because Real Bill came back, that makes us happy. That means the world to us. So guys, you want to? Oh, here he is, here, Bill. Bill, I haven't talked to him or his dad in about a month. I'm going to California next. Oh, he's talking to somebody. Cody. Oh, okay. I think Cody. The other Cody, I think Real Bill is related to the Bellinger. It was Bellinger's the guy they trade, Cody Petit. I think Bill is related to Cody Petit.
Right. Oh, really? Okay.
I'll
like
find
distantly
out
related.
Yeah. So but that's awesome. So, guys, I'm sorry I went off a little bit, a lot. I think it's something that everybody's got to know. And now, as soon as we go off now, I'm going to make a short about the membership. I'm not going to let that go. I'm not waiting till tomorrow. I want to do it now because you guys, at least you'll have it. You'll see the video. Oh, membership news. Okay. Well, what is it? Boom. Go on it and you'll hear it. So,
Chef
again,
Nick, did you see what Bill O's cooking up?
So Nick and Sean, I apologize for kind of taking a lot of you guys' time because I know your time is precious. But I it's just something I really feel that I needed to come out tonight, especially
that was great, man.
Here.
Absolutely, it's fun. We love the legendary Joe rants.
Yeah, I talk a lot. I think people are really tired of me talking. So I talk a lot.
But Bill O said it was something about steak. Hold on, let me pop it up. Steak, crab leg. Smoked ribeye steaks and crab legs with spinach and baked potatoes are done.
Oh, yummy. We're still waiting for you to send us some food, my man.
I'm done with New York. I'm leaving. I really am.
I'm telling you.
Below, man. I'm moving in with you, man. Let's do it. Taking a one-way.
Take care, Real Bill. You have a good night. Dinner.
Bill, you got hush puppies with that seafood?
Yeah, right. I love it. Yeah.
Well,
Sign me up.
Some nice final thoughts. Take as long as you want, but go ahead, Sean. You go first.
Yeah, guys. Like I said, we got a lot of shows going on, but Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Y'all come on back in. We a family. We a mafia. And the debut of the history with the New York Yankees with Charles and myself. That bozo named Sean, and we're gonna have fun. The spring training, everything's going crazy, but it's good kind of crazy. Everybody's excited. They got a hunger in their eyes, and we got baseball fever back, baby. And there's a lot of things too. Job on the Mouth, they're live right now. So right after this, y'all go on over there and jump on with them. Let's gonna have a great show there. But also, I'm gonna put a video out shortly with my channel, The True Historian. I just try to finish a audio with it. Y'all gonna like it. But yeah, guys, check it all out. But yeah, Yankees are back, baby. Boys are back in town, and I'm gonna hand it over to the rock star chef, Chef Nick.
Boom, baby, love it. Oh man, you okay, Joe?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
What's yours?
No, absolutely. Look, I am looking forward to Sean and Charles' show on Wednesday. I definitely want to see that. I love the history of sports, especially with the Yankees. We always talk about the nostalgia, how we want to always compare the nostalgia to today. I know it's unrealistic, but we always want to live in the nostalgia, and just like living in the nostalgia now, where whether it's like the old times, like food, like just yes, Yankees, Knicks, the Giants, wrestling, everything gets involved. Like it's like watching a movie or just listening to music. Oh man, I was listening to Rat, R-A-T-T, Rat today. I don't know if you guys know that in the chat. I know Charles knows that, but you guys upstairs right here, I don't think you know that. I saw them live with a lot of other 80s metal bands, but these guys brought back nostalgia to a big type of way. The reason being is because there's a lot of people that reunite right now more than ever because music is really down the toilet. Movies are down the toilet. Even TV shows are down the toilet. So people are always going to like back on like streaming services to watch like Three's Company with Jack Ritter, who was a chef, right? Also like with even with old school music too. People look. I saw a big turnout with Ozzy Osbourne when he had his tribute show too. The biggest turnout in a long time, and this is where we're going. So history always repeats itself in a good way. So I'm glad Sean is doing this, and I'm glad he's doing that with Charles too, because this is going to be really big. Because you guys could always relate in that aspect as well too. Just putting it out there too. Our team, we have a big team. So it's not, you don't only see the co-hosts, but you also we also have people behind the scenes. They're always just helping us out in every way in that category as well. I also want to bring up, and hopefully this is probably be the last time that I'll bring up, that I have some other Yankee content creator in the works to interview with big time. I sent a second message out, didn't get back to me. But when I was on his channel, he said he was going to do it. No pressure at all. But look, it's I'll give you one more chance, and then it's not going to fly because we have to move on. But anyway, that's just another type of thing that's good for the entertainment channel. Also, another thing that's good for this channel with the Yankees itself as well. I have a lot of things that are just going up in my mind with the entertainment channel, with Nick on the streets, Chef Nick on the streets, just going to, pretty much going to different locations and stuff like that with mom and pop stores. But I'll definitely send more info on the membership show, because I think that's more important, because that's really in the works as well, planning stages. Also too, I definitely want to be more sarcastic in regards to the season with the Yankees. I know it's terrible, or it might be good for you guys just to, if you had a hard day, you want to hear a little jokes on the side where it's like, okay, NY Yankee Mania is also a serious channel, but it's also a good balanced family fun, but also joking around type of deal as well too. So we have a lot going on. You guys are not going to be disappointed. We're always going to cater to all your needs that you ever want. I'm also looking towards even with the NBA show too. It's just to always not only talk about the Knicks. I'm a huge Knicks fan, obviously, but I always want to spread the wealth in regards to the Lakers, the Mavericks, even the Nets too. So I definitely want to give everyone a chance to express what they want to feel. It's the number one thing in my playbook is the fact that any opinion that you guys have, any emotion that you guys feel in the community that you want to express, you have every right to do so. I will always have your back, because right now it's more opinion and it's more emotion. There's no factual things that are going on right now. I want to address that too. Once the season starts, then you go to the quarter, then the half, then the 75% season that's ended, and then the wild card, then the playoffs, and then the World Series. Then that's where we can talk about different situations that you guys, I told you so type of stuff. But right now, I think depending how you feel we definitely need to maybe just rah-rah our team. Whatever we have available right now on the field, whatever we have available right now that's on the bench, in the starting rotation, even in the bullpen or coaching staff, this is what we have. We don't have a choice, because we can do this in MLB The Show on PS5. We can do that, but we can't do this in real life. I always want to stress that. So this is what we have in front of us. No pun intended. So then this is what we have to pretty much go with. So this is up to you guys. If you don't want to support the Yankees, that's absolutely perfect. If you think the Yankees are going to be a World Series team, that is awesome. If you think they're going to be a last place team, that is great too. This is the beauty of debates and beauty of opinions. You guys can say whatever you feel in that motion. So thank you very much, guys. I love you all. And until next time, keep rocking and rolling, because you guys matter and you guys are the biggest part of this channel. So thank you very much.
We got a birthday request in the email from Ghani Handyman in the city. His wife. She's a big watcher of the show. She never ever puts anything in the chat, but she's watching all the time and a subscriber. So this, I hope I'm pronouncing the name right, Ghani. I'm not even going to attempt. I know it's an Albanian name. I'm not going to even screw it up. So I'm going to say Ghani. So Ghani, this is for you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
That's awesome. Many, many more, Ghani. Good luck to you and whatever family and friends, and I hope you have many, many, many more. Thank you, and thank you, Lady. I'm sorry, I'm not great with these names, but thank you for watching. And she's saying that she's heard it from Jeff. That post in the morning. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Please send it. Hey, go to Albania. Tell everybody about the show. We'd love to have people from there. I'm sure there is a lot of Yankee fans there. So let's root. Thank you. Guys, we're going to leave you with a few of our past guests promoting our show. And of course, always having you in mind. So we're going to say, God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. Stay healthy. And I will put a short out about the membership show tonight. And if the Yankees make a move before 5 o'clock, we'll come on tomorrow. Otherwise, tomorrow, 5 p.m., Tommy Green, no-hit specialist for the Philadelphia Phillies, former Philly All-Star, will be with us at 5 p.m. We talk all baseball tomorrow. God bless you all. God bless America. And I'm going to leave you with a few promos. Take care, everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Eugenia Kuzmina. I am an actor, comedian, fashion model, and a writer. And I'm really excited to be here today on NY Yankee Mania with Joel. And I can't pronounce your last name, but you have to learn me. And I know it's from Sicilian Mafia.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy and Fumble the Dog, Game Day in the USA, and also the author of Baseball Billy and Bunt the Dog, Game Day with the New York Yankees. And I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show. Thanks, everyone.
Hello, everybody. This is Bip Roberts, former Major League ball player, and you're watching New York Yankee Mania. Enjoy. What a great show.
Hi, this is Bernie Kosar, NFL legend, national championship, University of Miami quarterback, Cleveland Browns quarterback, Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys, and finished up with the Miami Dolphins. I'm loving it, and you're watching New York Mania. You matter.
This is Nitya Ramachandra from the NR Media. You're listening to NY Yankee Mania. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
This is Johnny Salami from NY Yankee Mania. Like and subscribe.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
Hi, this is Ken from Yankees The Ugly Truth. You're on live with Joe at NY Yankee Mania. Enjoy the adventure.